Hey everyone! Firstly, sorry for the long absence. We all have demanding lives and we all have important things going on at the moment, etc, etc, but we are still here and we are still uploading if it's a little bit less regular than usual. Anyway, I wanted to make this video because I think this topic is considered kind of taboo to talk about. It's not something you hear a lot of open conversations about, but that is ridiculous, as we shall discuss, so let's get down to it. Today we are talking about female masturbation. Masturbation is a healthy and safe way for you to explore your sexuality, your body, find out what you like, and how to get your rocks off. Knowing your own body and your own desires is the most important first step to having fulfilling sexual relationships, and it's also essential for the development of your own healthy sexuality. The chemicals released when you orgasm are a great stress reliever. They can help reveal things like menstrual cramps, minor headaches, and they basically just make you feel good. Masturbation is all the good feelings of sex without needing another person there, so what could be better? As we can see, there are a bunch of really good reasons to masturbate, but our society really doesn't like women talking about masturbation. Everybody knows that guys masturbate. They have the freedom to talk about it, to joke about it, and for them it's seen as like natural and normal. But for a woman to admit to masturbation carries a lot of stigma, to the point where women really internalize feelings of disgust and shame about masturbating. I've had conversations with girls who express disgust at the idea, say it's weird or freaky or gross, that they have a boyfriend so they don't, or a partner so they don't, that it's just not something that they do, which really sucks because there is nothing more normal and natural than masturbating. This internalized misogyny means people end up missing out not just on great orgasms, but knowledge and acceptance and love of their own bodies and what their bodies are capable of doing. It can also lead people to become really distanced from their own sexual desires and sexuality, which is really bad news. So why does society hate on female masturbation? I think it's due to a really long-running historical fear of female sexuality. Nobody can control your sexual desires. Nobody can say you must get off on this or you can't be aroused by that. And for patriarchal systems, that is really scary because it's an aspect of women that is completely beyond their control. I mean, if women openly acknowledge their sexual desires, explore them and find out what they want, then God forbid they might actually start demanding it. In the 1970s, Anne Cote, I think that's how you say her name, declared that as the missionary position isn't really conducive to female orgasm, it should no longer be the standard sexual position. And that was a really revolutionary statement at the time, and a lot of people felt it was really threatening. Due to a lack of proper informative sex education in the UK and generally in the world, it's not unusual for people to be pretty unfamiliar with their own basic sexual anatomy. Nobody ever sat me down in biology and said, this is a clitoris. So until they start teaching us this stuff, you need to find it out for yourself. Whatever you have in your pants, get acquainted with it. Everybody's genitals look different, feel different, smell different. There's some helpful links in the description bar below, which should help explain that, and also like the mechanics of masturbation and whatnot. So let's stop being ashamed of masturbation. The more openly we talk about it, the more we can break down that wall of shame and help people feel able to get to know their genitals and their bodies and their desires and their sexuality and all of these things, which are quite important just for general good mental health. And that also means orgasms for everybody. Yeah.